Satsang-45. Remain in the state of Brahman. 10th December, 1934. Evening Satsang. What can one do after death? Nothing can be done. If people have the custom to burn the dead body, it has to be burnt. If they bury it, it must be buried. Also, know that there is no fixed time of death. When one will die is not known. So there is no greater fool than he who postpones spiritual practice until tomorrow. No one called the wise King Dharma a fool. It is told how once a priest came to ask for an audience, and King Dharma told him to come back after 8 days. At this point, Bhima, the king's brother, did a strange thing. He beat the big drum, which was meant to denote great joy. As Bhima beat it without any apparent reason, King Dharma asked, "Why did you sound the drum?" And Bhima said, "You have told that priest to come back after 8 days. Do you feel sure that you will live for 8 days?" And King Dharma said, "You got the benefit of being in my company, and you have become wise. But today, I have become a complete fool." In short, there is no certainty of any moment, and there is no surety of how long we will live. Whatever you want to accomplish, you should do it while this body is moving about. You must hasten to do your best as soon as possible. This is why the god of death, Yama, beats the drums of victory. King Dharma, who was well known for his knowledge of religion, was proved to be a fool that day. Your time is also similarly being wasted and misused. You see a lawyer that is serving in a saloon. Why? Because he cannot put his knowledge to proper use. What then is the use of his education and learning? One who has realized one's own true being should not behave like one who is ignorant. He must behave according to his wisdom. You must know what you are and what your duty is, and behave accordingly. We have not come only to fill our belly. We have come to emancipate the world. Saint Tukaram has said, "We from Vaikuntha, the abode of God, are here for this one purpose." The great wise men have kept something left over, prasad. We should partake of it and liberate ourselves. It is the sacred, blessed food from their mouth. Actually, what you have understood to be false has benefited you, while what appears to be true is dangerous for you. This is the scepter of Yama. The kingdom of Yama, the god of death, is this world appearance. If one enters the empire of self-knowledge, the kingdom of Yama is no more. The one who has understood the world as false has properly benefited from life. Otherwise, the high and mighty hand of the death god is always there. We will clean the path of knowledge because there are wild forests filling the whole world. Please think deeply about from where you have come. Why have you come? Is it your work to have children and raise a large family? Do you ever investigate this? If you do not contemplate and reflect, then who will liberate you and how? When one day your body will be taken away and burnt, your game is over and you are finished. You have to start afresh from a new birth. You have never inquired, what is this all about? For this, the flame of the self must be made bright by true desirelessness. Only then will spiritual efforts be possible. If you are not truly desireless, you will never gain knowledge. To relinquish everything and to be fed up with illusion is the sign of advancement in spirituality. And when this takes place, one definitely becomes happy and peaceful. By discarding illusion, you attain Brahman. Merge yourself into the reality of your being. It is for this purpose that we have come here. By being aware of reality of your being, practice continuously and attain self-knowledge. Attain the knowledge of Brahman. Keep examining and inquiring about everything in daily life. The Guru leaves it to you to practice and study with such earnestness that he can give you more knowledge and be pleased with you. Behave in your life by taking care not to extinguish the inner lamp of knowledge. Do not wait and say, I will finish my family duties first and then turn to spiritual life. It is futile to say that you will get the kingdom only after your army is destroyed. You should obtain the kingdom of reality while your army of life is intact. Keep on doing spiritual practice, sadhana, as long as you are still breathing. Pay no heed to the criticism of other people. Save yourself from the cycle of endless births. Free it. Let go of egoism. Then you are saved. The attitude of pride is the slayer of the self. Know that I am not the son of illusion. I am Param Atman, the Supreme Self, beyond qualities. What does insult or praise have to do with me? The worldly man gets insult and praise, but I am doubtless formless and completely detached. I am Param Atman. And what has family life to do with a detached person? There is no bondage for the one who understands this. He is free, although he is physically living in the world. Do not suffer loss in trying to protect the name and fame of your father. Remain with the knowledge of Brahman and stop worrying for the worldly life. Devote yourself to God, Rama, and become God. Remain as Brahman.